Here we have Skittles with Teleplay. Let's wait for it to go around some more so you can see the full effect. There we go. How cool is that? A little bit more. It's kind of hypnotizing. Let's do some more. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let me show you how we did this. So first things first, in this case, I'm using a blue screen because see how there's a green edges right there, or green rainbow stripes? So I'm using a blue screen because otherwise if we did a green screen, that neon green stripe would become invisible. And I know you're probably asking, like, what about the blue stripes on the packaging? Well, in my opinion, because it's not really completely matching the blue blanket, it'll still work okay. And here you can see it. See? Because I'm lighting it pretty well, it's still, see how it's still a little bit invisible? If we had a, when it made that little turn right there, if we had, perhaps, okay, which color isn't anywhere on this packaging? Probably something like a, let me think, probably like a bright neon pink. If I wanted this to look completely perfect, I'd probably buy a neon pink cardboard sheet, and then you wouldn't have any invisibility anywhere in this entire scene. But anyways, I'm using what I have at this present moment, and right now I have a blue blanket and it's working pretty well. So I'm positioning these Skittles about maybe 6 inches away from the blue screen. I have it, and then I put it on Nintendo DS games to make it more level with the camera of the iPad. I'm lighting the blue screen with 2 lights right here. I'd go check out the first video in this Facebook group about lighting. I talk more about lighting in the actual setup. And the actual background, all I did is I went to pixels.com, I searched for colorful, downloaded it to my iPad, and then I used the Your Photo Video feature to get this background in Teleplay. Now for the actual foreground effect, I went to the food and drinks category, and I selected the very first effect, flying fruits. Resize it a little, maybe a little bit lower, and there we go. So I think this looks pretty awesome. Something you're noticing how I'm kind of breaking a rule in that I'm not directly lighting the product like I do in my, I say in the very first featured post. But sometimes you can get away with it if the lighting you're using also hits the product. So you can break some rules sometimes and it works just fine. It's not like a law. And I think this looks pretty good. And let me know if you have any questions.